4 reasons why Baltimore needs a social revolution. Welcome to the Intellectual Army. I'm the serial intellectual. I'm going to read directly from my recently released book, Social Revolution, Baltimore's Only Solution. First, our existing leaders are unlikely to take the necessary actions to effect the required change in our city. If you believe they are, God bless you. If you could give me a tenth of that faith, I would move mountains. I would change the world, because the greatest faith is seen in the people who actually believe that the leaders in Baltimore City are actually going to do what it takes to change our city. You got faith greater than the Christians, the Muslims, the Jews. You got the greatest faith in the world. Number 2, why Baltimore needs a social revolution. The current approaches are ineffective. So look at what they're doing. It's not working. It's never going to work. They're going to position it and do the magic tricks and do all that kind of stuff and make you think it's working. It's not working. It hasn't worked. It isn't working, and it's never going to work. They're not going to do what it takes to make it work. Number 3, Baltimore needs a social revolution because it's confronted with severe sociological issues. Listen, that require more than Advil, antibiotics, adequate rest and fluids. I'm convinced that Baltimore has a cancer. It necessitates a combative, comprehensive, and selfless approach. This is why merely placing good individuals in positions of power does not yield the desired transformation. Have you ever thought about that? We're putting good people in the places, expecting them to do their good things, because there are good people in Baltimore City, good people in places of power in Baltimore City. Let me be clear. There are. Then why aren't things changing? Because Baltimore is terminally ill, sociologically speaking. What are we talking about? And it's not the only city in America that's that way, but it is. It's an injustice for a doctor to do a CAT scan and to see a large mass in someone's pancreas or liver and simply say, oh, you'll be okay. Take some Advil, go home, drink some tea, go rest, hope, go to the church, pray. It's an injustice. And we have a severe sociological disease in Baltimore that needs to be dealt with. We need surgery and chemotherapy. We need it to be taken out. Over a decade ago, my mother got bladder cancer. It's like, we got to remove that out. We have to take it out. And 4th, why does Baltimore need a social revolution? Because it needs a fresh beginning. Do you know the difference between a reform and a revolution? They both start with R. Reform is politically palatable. In other words, in reform, people put like chocolate sprinkles on it and they make it sound good. A reform is when you work within the systems and structures for change. A revolution is when you replace them. And what they're selling us is reform. If you just elect me, if you just elect my party, if you just give me the money, if you just get him or her or them out of the way, I could fix this. How's that working? How's it working? It's not working. We need revolution. Revolution is when you replace the existing systems and structures. Baltimore needs a social revolution without guns, no violence. We already got plenty of that. And it can be done. And those are the 4 reasons why. And if it's not done, nothing's going to change. Grace and peace.